Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Adia Bet Predict. In this video, we share our expert betting strategy guide that will help you make smarter decisions and increase your profit. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned bettor, our proven tips and tricks will help you stay ahead of the game and minimize your risk, from analyzing betting odds to managing your bankroll and selecting the right bets. We cover everything you need to know to become a successful bettors. So we are going to I'm going to show you guys how to bet, how to maximize your winning and minimize your risk. So the first segment is I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your selection on double chance betting option, and after that I'm going to show you how to make your selection on over and under goals selection, and after that I'm going to show you how to be safe. For example, that is betting odds, analyzing your betting odds, or the next one is management of your bankroll, and also we have another strategy of saving you from loss, or saving you from financial bankruptcy when you are betting, and that is the aspect of flexibility that is caught, and also the aspect of splitting your bet. And after that I'm going to teach you guys how to make a stake, how to stake on your bets, that is your management of your bankroll, so that you won't just be staking and be losing even though you are winning. You'll be losing even though you are winning. So I've actually done some of these tutorials about this strategy I'm about to teach you guys, and I'm going to drop some links of the videos in the under the description of these videos. So first, I'll make a selection of the major leagues that we are well familiar with, which are the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, and Serie A and League One. So without wasting much of our time, I'll move on to the selection of the teams that we'll be using as an example in today's video content. So first, we'll make a selection by going to our football prediction, football matches. And the next thing we do is we sort out how we want to select our game by leagues, and after that we click on the league that we want to predict, that we want to make use of their selection. So the league that we are selecting is, the first one is our Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, League One, and Bundesliga. So these are the league that we'll be making use as a practical elements of today's video content. So first we have the match between Bournemouth and Liverpool, and so the first strategy we are using is the double chance, which means either the home win or draw, the away win or draw, and anybody win. So we have the odd for the Bournemouth to win or draw as 2.65. We have the anybody win, either Bournemouth to win or Liverpool to win, as 1.18 odd, and the Liverpool to win or draw is 1.12 odd. So judging from this odd provided by the bookmakers, it shows that the underdog of this particular match is Bournemouth, that surely Liverpool will win or draw this particular match. So in order to conclude on this idea, you have to check the statistics, and by checking the statistics, we'll be checking on their position on the league one. We check their form, the match they've been playing so far, and after that we check their last 5 meetings, and we check the position, how they've been winning it, and the goal difference, and how it has been occurring. So first, now when you if you're a Sportsbet user or other bet platform user, when you click on the match, you go to the statistics of that particular match and you click on the head-to-head of them to check their form. For example, checking the form of these two teams, we realize that the Bournemouth is currently having 27% of form, and Liverpool is having 67% of form. And so on their position on the league table, Liverpool is currently on the 5th position, and Bournemouth is on the 20th position. And checking their previous meeting, Liverpool has 12 wins, 1 draw, and Bournemouth has just 1 win. And the next now is we are going to check when Liverpool play this particular team at away, and how they've played it so far, the results of the match. So checking the last 5 matches, Liverpool played them at home, and they won by 9 goals to 0. But checking the match that Liverpool played at away, currently Liverpool, in this particular match, Liverpool won the match by 3 goals to 0. And another one we have here is Liverpool won by 4 goals to 0, and that is 0-4 and 0-3. This shows that the outcome of this particular match will surely favor Liverpool by checking the odd, checking the form, and checking their previous meeting, checking their position on the league, and this will give you an insight of the outcome of the match. So without stress or without any doubt, the outcome of this particular match is Liverpool to win or draw. So next, I'm going to make use of another match for an example of this strategy of double chance. So we have a match between Everton and Brentford, and this match seems to be a very tight match. As you can see, they gave the Everton, that is the home team, 1.45 odd for them to win or draw. For anybody to win, that is either Everton to win or Brentford, as 1.36 odd. And if Brentford is going to win at away, they gave them 1.46 odd. So as you can see, we checked the statistics of Bournemouth and Liverpool. We realize that without any stress or any complexity, we realize that we easily figured out the outcome of that match. But in this kind of situation, the prediction of this kind of match seems to be very hard. So what you just need to do is click on the match. After clicking on the match, wait for it to load and click on the statistics. After clicking on the statistics, the procedure we went through earlier is what we are going to use on this again. And if the outcome seems to favor a particular side, or it favors we have either home to win or draw, anybody win, or away win or draw. So we are going to check that and find out what is going to happen with that. So we have the match between Everton and Brentford. So checking on the league position, currently Brentford is in 9th position and Everton is in 18th position. And their form, Everton has 27% form and Brentford has 60% form. And checking on their previous meeting, Brentford had 3 wins, Everton had just 1 and 1 draw. So, and if we are checking on if Brentford is playing away, as we check there, we realize that Brentford got beaten by 4-1 and they won by 3-2. In this kind of match, I would just advise our audience, to the bettors, to stay away from this kind of games, because they are not they are not predictable, because the match can end up in Brentford winning or Everton winning. So the only thing I can say you can do is go for the anybody win, yes. So when you check the statistics, let me show you again. When you check the statistics, you realize that the team you are supposed to support, for example, in this particular match, I was supposed to be supporting Brentford to win because of their form and their position on the league. And checking their previous meeting, Brentford had more winning compared to Everton. And going down here, I found out that when Brentford was playing away, they got beaten by Everton once, and they got beaten by 4 goals to 1. And this shows that anything in this particular match can happen. And checking the odd that the bookmakers provided, you can realize that the game seems to be very tight, and That's why they gave the bettors a very big odd to stake on. We have the odd of 1.45 odd, 1.86 odd, and 1.46 odd. So in this kind of particular match, the only thing that you can do is to predict them as anybody win. So that's how to predict home or away, draw, anybody win too. And let's make a final example with the match between Leeds and Brighton. As you can see, this particular match seems to be a less complex match to predict, because it shows that with the look of the odd, it shows that the bookmaker favored Brighton, that is a away team, compared to the Leeds United. So what we are going to check is, we are going to confirm if the prediction of the bookmaker, because they have their own strategists who are working on allocation of odds by checking the statistics or analysis of match, the outcome of matches. So the match between Leeds and Brighton will be checked right now. So we are checking on their statistics to make a final decision on the double chance strategies to predict on. So you click on the statistics of this particular match. And we have their head-to-head right here. So checking on this particular kind of match, you realize that without stressing too much, the away team have more upper hand in winning this particular match. Currently, they are in 8th position on the league. They are in better form compared to the home team. And checking their previous meeting, the away team had more winning. So the next stage we are going to now is how the away team has been playing when they are playing at away. That is Brighton. So we checked one here, the outcome when Brighton was playing away. The outcome of the match was 1-1. When Brighton was playing away another one, the outcome of the match was 1-0. So looking at this kind of stats, you can realize that their goals has not exceed 2 goals. The outcome of their goals is 1-0, 1-1, 0-0, 2-0, 1-0, and still yet at away, the Brighton either win or draw. So without stressing too much, you already know what the outcome of this match can be. So the outcome of the match is away team to win or draw, using their current form, using their league position, and using their previous meeting. But I want you to note one thing. In betting, anything happens sometimes. Unexpected happens when a game supposed to be to came out in a particular way and it ended up coming out in the opposite side. It happens because everything cannot be perfect every time, and but the most times when you use the right betting strategy, the outcome of winning is probably very easy. So the next strategy I'm going to now is over 1.5, and after going to the over 1.5 strategy, I'm going to show you how to win your bet even after one game. If one game lost, maybe you make a wall of selection, and at the end of the day you realize that one game caught your game, still yet you are still going to make a cash out. You are still going to win your bet, but I'm going to show you guys after that. So for example, now I'm going to make an example of how to predict over 1.5. Predicting over 1.5 for me, I think the best league that I can choose for over 1.5 strategy is a German league, because the score goes a lot. So just let's make use of German league for our example of for the tutorial of over 1.5 strategy. So I'll be clicking on the match between Cologne and VfL Bochum. So if you are predicting on over 1.5 betting strategy, what you just need to do is click on the match you want to predict as over 1.5. You can check any match and you can apply the statistics on any match, but most match that have this kind of statistics are the German league, the Scotland league, Portugal league and so many other leagues like that, like Arabian leagues. So for example, we are making use of German league as an example of the match to be predicted as over 1.5 in this video content. So we have the match between Cologne versus VfL Bochum. What you just need to do after clicking on that particular match you want to be predicting over and under goes on, you go to their statistics, and after going to their statistics, just be patient for the platform to load, because when you are making your selection, don't rush. You have to be calm, you have to be prepared before doing so that you won't make a mistake based on anxiousness or rush. So let's wait. Right now, before the match, the strategy I used earlier was the double chance, which is home or draw, away or draw, or anybody win. So what I'm just going to do in this particular strategy of over 1.5 is, before we made use of head to head, but right now we are going to make use of the head to head that has a bracket of new, the one beside it here. You click on it, head to head new. This one is going to show us the percentage, the head to head team averages, how they've been performing so far between each other and between in their leagues. So for example, checking on this, the recommended percentage I will make in this video is when the percentage is above 80%, and in both their fixture, maybe the both team out in their past matches, their outcome, and checking under it, you are going to see a word written as league, and they make another percentage in a small font as 83%. So in this particular match, we have their fixture, both match they played, both teams they played 85% in their previous matches of over 1.5 goals, and in their leagues they played 83%. So the outcome of this particular match can be predicted as over 1.5. So let's check the odd for the over 1.5. So another thing to look at when you are predicting your over 1.5 is that the odd. So we have our over 1.5 odd of 1.28 odd. So when you over 1.5 odd, when you realize that the over 1.5 goes, this is over 1.5 odd, this is 1.28 odd. When you realize the odd is exceeding 1.29 and the odd has been reaching 1.30, I would just advise you guys to stay away from that kind of odd, because there are some odds that the bookmakers use to lure the bettors into making the wrong selection because of odd, and it always work against the greedy ones, the greedy bettors. So that for this particular match, the Cologne and Bochum, the prediction for it is over 1.5. Checking the statistics, we have it here. The percentage of match played as over 1.5 between these two teams is 85%, and in their leagues they've played 83% of over 1.5. So the next one, let us make use of another match to check the possible outcome of it. So you click on their statistics. So if you are making use of the strategy of over 1.5, what I said earlier that you are going to be making use of is you click on the head to head new, and it is going to make and it's going to project this informations to you, their wins, their draw, the home wins, the away wins, and it's going to show you head to head team averages, where we have the goal scored, the BTTS, that is both team to scores, over 1.5, over 2.5, total card and corners. So in this particular match, we have the over 1.5 played between these two games. Two teams so far is 83%, and in their leagues is also 83%. So if you want to be taking on this, we have 80% of 80% chance of outcome, and if you have higher percentage of it, maybe you have 90%, maybe we have 100%, that will be an accurate percentage for us to predict our over 1.5 on. But I would just advise that if you are seeing this kind of percentage in maybe international matches, maybe like UEFA Champions League, don't stake on over 1.5 when it comes to international match. But when it comes to the league, make sure you follow this strategy. When it comes to international match, if you are seeing things like this, maybe over 1.5 at 83% between the two teams, what I would just advise you to do is make a selection of over 0.5 on those matches. But in this particular match, you can make your take on over 1.5. Yeah, so as you can see, the bookmakers already know what the outcome of this particular match can also be, and that's why the odd is very small as 1.06 odd, as you can see. But let me also tell you something about betting. Even when you use the best strategy, or when you follow the smallest odd, for example this kind of odd, anything can happen in betting, because it is a kind of human activities, and human activities are prone to dynamism, that is changing over time. So that's what I would just say about betting, and that is the reason why we can never escape lost in betting. And the reason why we cannot escape lost in betting is because we cannot always predict every aspect of human lives. And what I'm going to show you right now in a way of escaping the escaping lost in betting, even though I said it earlier that you cannot really escape the lost, but the only way you can still escape it slightly is that when you are applying flex. And what is the flex? Let us make another prediction of over 1.5 strategy on another team, and after that I'm going to show you how to make use of flex. So we have another match of entrant, Frankfurt versus VfB Stuttgart. So let us check this match to make a prediction of over 1.5, and after that I'm going to show you guys how to make use of flexibility. So now we have the match between Frankfurt and VfB Stuttgart, and now I'm going to predict their over 1.5 for this particular match. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm still going to make use of the stats. So right now, click on the statistics. So after clicking on the statistics, I'm sure you guys have not forgotten where to get your information about the over 1.5, and where to get your information about the double chance strategy that we did earlier before now. So if you are doing the double chance strategy, that is home or draw, anybody win and away or draw, you are making use of the head to head, which will show you this kind of information that will show you the information of the league, the team's form, their position on the league, and their previous match, and also all of this. And so if you have taken on over 1.5 of goals, that is over 1.5 goals, you are making use of the head to head new. And this head to head new will show you the average statistics of how they've been playing the goals so far, both teams to score, corners, yellow cards and red cards, and all that. So I'm currently having issue with provision of data of this particular match, probably maybe because of network, but kindly be patient with us. So it has been projected, and we have it here. So this is a kind of a perfect match to be predicted as over 1.5. Very perfect, very perfect. Checking the over 1.5 percentage of this particular match, you can see 92% percentage of over 1.5 between these two teams, which give us an automatic go ahead and stake. And checking on their league, we have 83%. I said it, when their league, when the over 1.5 match they played in their league, as percentage of it has exceeded 80%. and between them it has also exceeded 80%. And in this particular match we are having a perfect percentage of 1.5. This is the best percentage I've seen so far from all the matches we've been predicting so far since morning. It has 92% percentage of over 1.5 played together. So let us check the odd for that. Even though the bookmakers make a very small odd for Bayern Munich and Augsburg the other time, and whereby they gave them 1.06 odd for their over 1.5, and even with that particular odd, anything can happen in betting. That's why I said in betting we cannot really escape loss even when using the best strategy. But in a way, how to evade that loss sometimes, I'm going to show you guys when you are using the best strategy, only when you are using the best strategy, how to escape it. Because most times some people's games lost by just one match, and we are going to show you guys how to stop that. So right now we have the odd for this particular match as over 1.5 at odd of 1.27 odd, and everything with both strategy of double chance and over 1.5, we are able to get 3 odd for just 6 matches. As you can see, we have just 6 matches, and we have 3 odd, 3, maybe probably 3.6 odd. So even though we made use of our best strategy in this video content, you can realize that everything supposed to go a very cool way, and we're supposed to make a cash out with this particular odd. But as you remember, I said anything happens in betting. So what I'm going to show you guys right now is about how to flex your bet. The only disadvantage in flexing bet is that, for example, we are happy that we are able to accumulate 3 odd with just 6 matches. That's a very good thing. But the thing that can frustrate in flexibility, if you know that, okay, I don't want to lose my money, even if it is little amount I won, I will appreciate. And if in this kind of situation, this just one match and fuck up. So what you just need to do is click on the flex button. Is click on the flex button. If and at for 3 odd and you are about to win 360 naira, you are about to win 360 it can be called this outcome of winning. Before you're supposed to 366 naira, and now after applying the flexibility, if one game lost, you win 100 naira. It is very annoying sometimes. But another way to make this kind of to evade a situation whereby one game we lost and you will be winning a very minute amount is making use of the single option. For example, we are having 6 matches here. I would just advise our audience to combine just 3 games in one place to give you 2 odds. Out of selling, you can make it selection. You are taking everything as you are, and you make and the combining of all the and additional bonus. That's all for okay, 50,000. Okay, let's take a person that has 10,000 for example. Okay, you have 10,000. Make use of 10,000. You just like, okay, that's normal. But how to manage this 10,000 naira into make and use it to make profit is that if you are staking on a games, for example, I showed you two options of multiple and single. Multiple, you know that you are with just a single amount, and if you are staking on singles, you are staking based on the amount of games that you selected. If you are staking on a games, stick to one fixed staking amount. For example, you have 10,000 naira planned for just a week. For example, you can just stick to amount of making use of 1,000 naira for every staking of your bet. 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira. Don't say because I'm winning consistently I want to increase it. If that week runs out, then you can make another decision of, okay, I want to stick with this social amount. That's how it works. For example, for me, after making my plan of every week, I used to make a very big odd. I have a match of probably I think 14 or 15 match selection here, and I stick with just 100 naira, and the possible outcome for it is 45,000 naira. I have another match predicted here for just 13 games, and I stick with 100 naira, and the possible outcome is 11,743 naira. So this strategy is another strategy on its own, and probably I'm going to show you guys on this video on this channel. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you are clicking on the subscribe button, because we'll be dropping some strategy that can help you as a beginner or as a pro in making profits in betting, and also in minimizing your risk in betting. So thanks for watching this Adia Best Predict. Watch out next for our correct score prediction on this channel. Thanks.